All right, so you see behind me here, we got a mini excavator. So what does that mean? That's right, we're getting ready to do another water feature live by Hoaglandscape. This is a newer home in Mint Hill, North Carolina, and he just had a beautiful paver patio installed. Then on the lower level, they got a sitting patio where they'll have a fire pit. You got a seating wall. That contractor put out some nice sitting boulders. We're gonna level this one up a little bit more so it'll be more comfortable to sit on, but look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Fantastic looking. And they use an epoxy pea gravel, and it can't get wet or any dust on it, and it's looking like a little threatening out. It is going to be getting dusty over the next 2 days because we'll be working on a pondless waterfall in here, so we want to get that covered and protected. We'll have to build up some soil here with our excavation of our basin. And then they also left us maybe a 1/4 yard of some soil where we can build up a nice level of ground and have some slope to it. I think we got about 3 waterfalls going into this feature. It's gonna be 11 feet long, and it is gonna look fantastic. I just love the curve of the patio, really nice. And then when we're done with the water feature, we are gonna be landscaping back here as well. So it's gonna be a fun project. Stay with us, stay tuned. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so the hardscape guys, I asked them to leave us about a 1/4 yard of dirt to help fill up our berm in the back. So Raphael's gonna start placing it. Well, this is our first layer of underlayment. This prevents sharp objects from puncturing the liner we're going to put in next, and it'll also keep gas from bubbling the liner up. Then we'll have one of the guys step in here and kind of just get it to lay down, and then get the creases out and just get it formed as well as possible. So now we put in the liner. Now we have Perez in there working the folds out, so it'll be easier to get the aqua blocks and the vault in and get them level. Hey, Perez. Hello. So obviously a dirt clod or a rock is underneath there, so Perez is getting it out. There it is. I think it's time for new t-shirts. How long have I been saying that, guys?
2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Backfill it with foam. That keeps any water from going under the waterfall because we want it going over the top. Pretty low here, lift it up, lift the pebbles. What do you want to do here? Let's get the air instead, let's get dirt. Yeah, that's good. So here's our waterfall. Gotten this done in about 4 hours maybe. Nice frame rock. We got our waterfall here. I really like the way this rock is shaped. This one right here looks like the water's been cutting on it over millions of years, so that looks cool. And then from the viewing area, you can see the moss on this one right over our waterfall. This is our other next waterfall. It's high. A pretty good drop, about a foot or more. But I like doing this. I like finding these rocks that have, I call it a built-in framing rock with it, or a character boulder, I also call them. But it's got some nice coloring on it from lichen. And then the water will spill off here, and then we'll put another framing rock right here. The water will just flow off. And the reason why we want such a big boulder there is so we can see it down from one of his primary viewing areas, which is this fire pit. So if we sit on his retaining wall, the posts will be cut down and hidden, but you can see we're going to be able to see water falling off that. So that's key, the viewing area. This is Perez's big belly. Medium size, grande size. So we're starting our last bit of the stream, and we had to do a liner overlap. And right now we're backfilling where we foam the boulders, overlap the liner, and then that's our existing liner underneath. Obviously we're going to need more dirt, so we got another load of fill dirt on the truck. Construct one more waterfall because we'll need a little bit more height. So it is a wrap in Mint Hill. Very hot day, but we've got it done. Here's where the new landscaping beds are. Got some Shindo viburnum to give them a sense of privacy, even though they're next door to a retention pond. Then we've got some gardenias for fragrance in here. And we've got this bigger shrub. It'll get 8 by 8. And this is a sweet tea olive. And it's gonna have inconspicuous, but very fragrant flowers. She's got black and blue salvia. We've got different colors of petunias. Got a gorgeous red lace leaf Japanese maple. Got some various sedums and ground covers. Of course, we always gotta have my procumbens nano juniper. And here we have a weeping crabtree. The electrician's coming out to lower the electricity post just a little bit, and then he'll cut this off as well. But we've got some lights in the pondless on each waterfall, so check it out. The client wanted the water deeper here, so we made it about 6 inches. She wants to be able to sit on these rocks and put her feet in with her grandchild in the future. So that'll be fun. On the back of this, we got more landscaping, more perennials. These are getting ready to flower right here. More black and blue salvia. A cool rock wall, little stone outcroppings. This makes it look very natural. And so we got some more sedum and ground covers in here. And back here we've got cotton candy, spirea. They aren't blooming yet, but they'll have this variegated foliage, and pretty soon they'll have pink flowers all summer long. Brand new patio. It's going to have a fire pit eventually. We've got a coral bark Japanese maple right here. That is stunning. I mean, I love the red color this time of year. It looks like fall. It looks really cool. And then to give them some privacy, they've got some emerald green arborvitae, which look really nice. Really like the way the hardscaper finished off the wall with two big boulders to bring some of that boulder effect over here. So you can sit on this wall and you can see the upper two waterfalls. It's one of their bedrooms here. You can see all three waterfalls. And then from their screened-in porch right here, you can see the final waterfall. As a matter of fact, they got sneaky on me this weekend. They added a rock to it and totally outdid my artistry. I was embarrassed. They really put it to me. Look at that sense of pride. They're toasting behind my back. They're sneaky clients, but no, seriously, it's been a joy. It's been a lot of fun working on this project, and I think it turned out great. A lot of thought went into this backyard. Tell me a little bit about all that process, I guess, which began quite a few months ago.
Well, my wife and I, wife is Shelley St. Laurent. She and I
Hey, Shelley.
Hi, Brian.
She and I have been mulling this over in our head for about a year.
Oh, wow.
And trying different designs. We both wanted something organic. And I'm a fan of Frank Lloyd Wright, who always worked with the land that he was given and fit his designs to the land.
Mm-hmm.
So we decided we had a strong slope down this way, and I decided to have a split level type thing going on where we have an upper patio and an area down here that we're going to use as a fire pit.
Okay.
That's what we started working with, but we knew it wasn't all we wanted. We wanted a water feature that both sections could enjoy. We actually looked at a lot of YouTube videos and thought, well, maybe we can do it ourselves, and then we finally said, no, we can't. But we wanted somebody with some artistry who wouldn't just do a quick job. So we found you. And fortunately, you came out and looked at this land and our ideas, and
Well, you had done the design for me. I mean, basically, I mean, that was pretty awesome. That made my job easy.
well, my wife's the floral designer and I'm more the engineering part of it. So together we made a good team. We knew we couldn't tackle this, but we wanted to take our patio to, I hate to use the term the next level, but just, it really is. Pardon the pun, 2 levels here. But anyway, so then we have 3 levels, really. We just brought you in and you looked at what we had done and worked with us. And I was smart enough and understand the creative process well enough that I wanted to just let you do your thing.
For the most part.
Yeah.
And he did. I was very proud. This is the best engineer I've ever worked with.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Well, the cool thing was we saw your videos in our endless search of who's going to do this, and you just hit the nail on the head for me, organically and artistically. And then we went to your yard, and that was everything.
Now, tell me about your reasoning for the deep water over here. Tell me about what you have in store.
Well, for me, it's the closest thing I'm going to get to swimming in my backyard. But I will definitely sit in there with my feet in the water, probably my dog by my side, and then bring in the grands and have them experience it all with beautiful flowers and no doubt hummingbirds with what you've planted, and just enjoy the moving water. I grew up in Fall River, Massachusetts, and that's where I was this weekend, and I was thinking, wow, the water feature could be Fall River, you know, or falling water like Frank Lloyd Wright. So anyway, you've done a magnificent job. I thought it was finished yesterday. So today is like beyond.
Talk a little bit about your experience with the crew, the job they did. Were you happy with cleanup each day, things of that nature?
They were fantastic. Rafael and Perez and Kevin, all 3 of them, they didn't mind adapting their workflow to some suggestions or questions we had, along with running it by you. And so they were very helpful, worked very hard. We really appreciated that. They were just so professional. I personally was very glad to see that you were very hands-on with this. It wasn't like you just handed it off your crew and left. You worked with them in positioning rocks and plants throughout this process. It really is your, if this is our design, then this is your design, really.
It truly is.
And so...
Well, we make a good team, but it's been a real joy, so I really appreciate it, guys. And gals, it's been fun. We've
Thank you,
enjoyed
Brian.
it.
Thank you
It's
so
been
much.
amazing.